Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is the entity called Nigeria and how we can make a positivity out of the negativity called Nigeria. If you sit down and think deep about the entity called Nigeria, it's three very positive regions that is settled together. Let me start from the north. The Hausas, for a very long time, has been cattle rearers. And they've done that for thousands of years. They are very good with their cattle. The question we should ask ourselves, how can we help them so that they can do their cattle rearing to the best of their ability and be able to make money for the entity called Nigeria? We'll start from encouraging them to grow better cattle. We'll continue by developing the cattle disease-free until it is reaching maturity. We'll help them to package their product in the best of ways, refrigerate it, and send it to all parts of the world, controlling the price in which it will sell, and people will be able and willing to buy it. If we do that, we'll milk the north to the extent that we will not have where to keep the milk anymore. There will be a lot of product that will come out of the cattle rearing, mechanized cattle rearing, the best that can be done in the world. Let us pump the billions of dollars into doing that. And in 2-3 years, we'll start seeing the result that will surprise us. Instead of using our mouth to run down the Hausas, we'll start using our mouth to praise them. Let us leave the Hausa land now and go to the east. The Igbos, Igbo Kwenu. The Igbos are very industrious. And the Aba name came out of the fact that they can pirate any product and convince you that it's original. Why don't we encourage them? Once they show this talent, why don't we just encourage them to do it to the best of their ability? Now, the Igbos, they've displayed the talent for playing football, and football sell in the world. Instead of bringing them down and saying, no, they are filling the national team, only Igbos. Why don't we just fill 10 Igbos in the national team if need be? Build the best football academy in the East and start producing the best of footballers there. Source them from all over Africa and produce the best of footballers. Now let us go to the West. The West has displayed themselves in two things that they are best at. They like education and they produce the best of agricultural product from the West. Why don't we have plantation there that will be as big as it can be, running through state, putting the best mechanized farming there, so that we can harvest cocoa. People still like chocolate. Harvest cocoa, harvest palm kernel, harvest palm oil, harvest cocoa yam, harvest yam. harvest kola nut, harvest all these products, put our money into how to make the best out of it, and then start selling it to the world. Create refrigerator that will store up whatever they are planting so that nothing will go to waste, and create a market for it in the world. Instead of using the embassy to gossip, let us start using the embassy to sell Nigerian product all over the world. We need it. The rest of Africa will copy us, and then we will end respect. There will be no Boko Haram. What is producing Boko Haram is joblessness. If everybody is busy producing, there will be no joblessness. There will be no time for you to be idle. You are idle because you don't know how to fit in. If you have money now and you go to Nigeria, before the end of 1 year, you are totally broke. We should change this negativity into positive. Let us start seeing the best in everybody. Since I was born up till now, there hasn't been any good Nigerian government. And that's what we say with our mouth. We will complain about a government, use mouth to run them down, and when another one come in, we'll meet them with drum and dancing. In 6 months, we'll start complaining. In 1 year, we want to remove them. There's everybody with some good quality in them. Let us look for that good quality and encourage it. Instead of abusing the head of state, why don't we just start praising them? Start looking for how to help them. Start looking for how to make Nigeria a better place. Let us all take a pledge that the negativity in me, I will turn it into positive, and nothing but positive. If we do that, this entity called Nigeria will become great. When I weigh Nigeria on the scale, there is no nation that even comes close to this nation called Nigeria. But instead of our seeing what is good in each region and building it up, we have used our mouth to run it down. Now we have Middle Belt. Now we have Middle East, Middle West. What a nonsense. We have 3 regions, and let us encourage everybody to migrate to this region. There is only this entity called Nigeria. If you like cattle rearing, whether you are a Yoruba man or an Igbo man, why don't you just migrate to the north and let us start having investment? Let us have big companies that will run cattle rearing. Not all the small scale farming that we are doing is just so stupid. And people will buy shares in those big farms, and it will be run very well because we'll call professional people to run it, even if they are foreigners. Let us do the same thing with the East. Let us use the best of management to start big factories in the East that will pirate anything and put their own label on it and start selling it cheap to the world. That's what China did. Let us go to the West and have the best mechanized farming in the West and plant all things in a way that it will be cheap. And then we will have no time to run one another down. And Nigeria will become great. This is not time for division. This is time for our greatness. Let us cancel Biafra. Let us cancel Odua. Let us cancel Arewa. Nothing good will come out of it until we look into the mirror and see the beauty of the nation called Nigeria. Will not go anywhere. Please subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon, and like this video.
night.